Peace, peace, black family. Back at y'all again with some real talk. Again, I don't do the scripted thing. I may do it when I want to educate or teach something specific. I'll get some notes together. But for the most part, man, I'm a real spitter, man. I come from the heart with it. And just so y'all know, today's topic is the reason why black people need to continue to fight. See, we, and I'm gonna say my generation, those of you that are in the age range of, I'm gonna say 28 to 52. See, from the age 28 to 52, you're from that era where shit was real. Gang banging was at an all-time high. Everybody had a banger that was affiliated and was with the business from all sides. Them late 80s. All the way up into the mid 90s to almost to 2000, man, it was wicked. But see, the problem with that was we were all misguided. See, the infrastructure in which the country that we live in provided chemical warfare against us as youth, through the pushing of drugs into our neighborhoods and also the firepower, the guns that magically would appear in the neighborhood. See, black folks weren't breaking in homes and stealing guns back in the day. A lot of those guns that we got, especially when I was out there, came directly from the source or from the streets. And we also had, sorry to say it, but there was some military soldiers on drugs that would come to the neighborhood and sell us choppers for a little bit of nothing. That being said, have no doubt that a lot of this was specifically done in a targeted effort to fuel us in killing ourselves. Anything that would divert us away from what really needed to happen. And I guess what I mean by that is we had police killing blacks back then, just like they are now. It hasn't stopped. We had even more bullcrap going on as far as the police beating us upside the head. Y'all know the Rodney King stuff and all that. I'm not even trying to go there with it. Because the point I'm really trying to make today, and again, I'm speaking from the heart. Forgive me if it seems like I'm swaying, but the point I'm trying to make is the reason why y'all that are out there fighting right now, us that are fighting, need to continue to fight is this. They hampered our fight in my generation, in my era. But again, we had obstacles and blocks. We had so many things in the way of our vision. Poverty. The drug epidemic was hard. A lot of our family members, mothers and fathers, were alcoholics and cocaine addicts. A lot of us were forced to fend for ourselves out here in these streets, and so we didn't have the proper guidance in order to do, and when you have a young man enraged, especially if you're in a gang, and the gang culture influences you to misdirect and channel your anger towards your own, what it does is causes you to implode, like we've already seen happen. The difference between that generation and this generation now is they really have no guidance. They have no one leading them. It's a blessing and a curse, because without leadership, there's no true organization. There's no guidance. But see, these young people are not stupid. So what I want to say to you is keep burning up shit. Keep fighting. Keep letting your voice be heard. There's nothing to stand in the way of you fighting for yourself. See, the reason why black folks need to keep fighting for yourself, because nobody else is going to fight for us. Nobody in the history of this nation has actually fought for us. See, you got people standing beside you marching, breaking shit, burning up shit for the clout. Beware of that. They don't give a fuck about you. And when this is over, they're still not going to give a fuck about you. So you must still continue to protect yourself. Be aware of your surroundings. Check the motives of your friends, even your white friends, your Asian friends, friends that don't look like you. You need to always protect yourself and know where they stand. This situation has exposed a lot of people. A lot of people for where their mind is at and how they truly view us as a people. This all lives matter, whitewashing, the Black Lives Matter movement, and what it truly represents for us as black men and women, it pisses me off that the watering down continues to take place, and not only the watering down in the verbiage, but the watering down of the protests. We got to fight against not just the bigots. We got to fight against the damn Uncle Toms. And you got some people that try to justify Uncle Tom. So I'm going to say this. We got to fight against other niggas, which is fucked up. Because it's other niggas that, and again, I talked about this, man, that have not experienced the same level of bullshit that other niggas have. See, and as I mentioned before, you guys can't even stand up and fight next to me or even speak your mind because of your connection to the enemy. I'm just gonna say it, to the enemy. Military brothers, all they see is green. They'll stand shoulder to shoulder with every nationality of individual. Of other races for the benefit of this country, and will kill you. Yes, your brother will kill you in defense of his soldier brother. See, and that's a scary situation when you're fighting as a black man for yourself, for your rights, for your freedoms, to protect your family, your homes, to combat against us being murdered. You have to worry about your own in situations like this, because your own will harm you in defense of the enemy that's killing you. And that's a fucked up situation.